I hope you guys like the summary I made for the entire chart I made for the Rainbomizer mod. If you do not like it, that's too bad. I do not know what to do with it. Yeah. I'll give you a timestamp, which is 4 minutes and 10 seconds in. This is a flight school mission.
It's called Caligula's. It's on the...
Well, you should pay attention to what I'm gonna say.
Listen, I thought about that little scheme you told me about.
I know you're kind, Carl. I am serious.
Sorry. Need to know basis only.
Installation personnel, please be aware
I answered
we are in condition
all
red.
three
This is
CJ's
not a drill.
questions in Monster.
Catalina, is that you again?
Back to Grove Street, CJ.
It's probably been told.
Don't be prejudiced again in my presence, Carl.
Hey, who is this guy?
It was me. Let's do the tests. Take off. Wait, why did I open this? Hold on. Okay, I forgot I was...
Dust.
I forgot I was actually recording this. No. That's not how it's supposed to go.
Boys ever talk about the real issue in sports today? The loss of tradition.
Wait, it's already landing.
Game. I mean, my boy goes to high school, right? And he's actually given a choice of different sports to play. And there's only one
Not
sport.
even
I know it's ruining this country's traditions and history.
I need something to take...
And he's only gone...
Okay, I guess you're...
I do not need a freaking... There is no landing gear in my... I can't fly this thing.
Terrible!
Yet this is going to be more tedious than the driving mission I did.
In 110-degree heat and watching cars.
Nevada,
going in a
that's
circle
going
for
to
several
work.
hours. Yeehaw!
Yeah, hey, I think that's what it's all about. That and putting a lot of stickers on your car, buddy.
Yeah, that really gets
Yeah.
on my nerves. I mean, I'm a bald man. My wife left me because of it. And half the cars
Anything
are
that
sponsored by baldness.
requires a landing
Astrodon
gear
team racing.
will have to
Yeah,
be
what in the
done.
name of my mother's cat is that all about? I mean, racing teams should be sponsored by things that are family friendly, like hard liquor or cigarettes.
No, I hit it.
This...
No. I don't want something that doesn't have a landing gear.
Color.
Derek, that caller's talking about
I want something like a rustler, a hydra.
people running with burning torches.
I want something like a hydra or a
Great,
shamal.
I have a gun.
That's good
Wanna
enough.
fight?
It's distracting us from our primal urge to paint your face with war paint, whip yourself into a sweaty...
No, that's not.
Hang a bimbo on the sidelines. Bang, bang, bang. Look, I love high school football, and I love gymnastics. Hey, Jack from...
Oh shoot. I pressed the landing gear too early.
Horses?
This is just the first step.
Hey, I don't like it any better than me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's why I never got into rodeo, man. I mean, first off, why would you ride a bull? Go find a big girl. They could use the attention. And that's all we have time for. Okay, hey, I'm Derek Zachary. Till next time, play safe, people. Go, baby, go, Keys.
You're listening to WCTR. Or maybe you aren't. Maybe you became so offended that the tight end zone has no female callers that you changed station.
Silver? I don't need that silver. I
Now
want
the
gold.
tired
Oh
business
my
in
god.
my heart. You know,
It's a massive airplane. I don't want this.
life.
No, don't give me this.
Lady, so is the...
Stop it. I do not want to know what's happening to Christy McIntyre.
Bad advice.
But I want to know if he's being tortured by Leonardo.
Let's take a caller. Whose heart is on the line? Love is finally in the air.
Hi, I love the show. I'm in a great mood. My mistress just got her period.
I love that day.
Anyway, I love my wife. I have 18 children and...
Why you have so many children? Are you a man with a fire in his loins and a hole in his johnny?
Well, I can't really talk about that. I'm passing on a tradition. raising little soldiers. Diplo.
You sound like you enjoy the people position.
Yay, gold! Finally, it took me about 3 minutes.
It's so hot and sexy, people. Load yourself first, and then focus on others. You're number one. Your spouse is number two. And in the ultimate scenario, they're number three. And number two comes from Las Venturas phone book after you see Fernando's ad in the classified. Maybe
No. Land the plane.
Number two, I totally love my boyfriend, but like the skid mark, I don't know what to do.
Yes, cars and pants have a lot in common. A real man leaves his mark, like a stallion.
But I mean, I smell it, but I don't say anything. And he just rolls down the window and acts like it's all cool. Well, it's not cool. Why do men have this problem?
Fernando learned this years ago while playing emotional music. Inside every...
Silver, because I damaged the plane. The plane's ass.
Beating up slow classmates. Sleeping with your friends.
Are you kidding me? I literally have to do this in a skimmer? Let me try.
It is love. It is better than words, I think. On the mind of line 4 is a guy who calls himself Carpenter Chris.
Hell yeah, I'm a carpenter. I drink all day and nail 2x4s.
Oh yes, little people need love more than anyone. I have one client who calls me all the time.
Yeah.
The girls...
Trying to stop the plane is very uncontrollable.
Hi, I've got a very extensive pornography collection. It takes up the whole house. What does that say about me?
It says what somebody should say. Maybe I say it. Listen to Fernando. There is nothing like the real thing. It is so silly to spend hundreds of dollars on videotapes of people making passion when you can make the tapes yourself and sell them and make money.
Why does that host that replaced Christy McIntyre sound Italian?
But not as creepy.
Yeah, gold. I can hear breathing. Circular strip.
Stay away from
I don't want an freaking AAT 400. It's too big.
Since the dinosaurs, when
Jamal.
the passion burns like a nasty itch, when fate forced you to leave a town after an incident, or the risk of a father's shotgun.
Let me
Is
try.
fate an incident? Is
It's
a
a
five-alarm
private
fire
plane.
an incident? I come to Las Venturas, a city with more love than it can handle. Love is realizing your calling. I say this. I once played music that brings passion, but I realized you can have even more passion with a credit card.
People in Venturas only care about slot machines.
Yes, maybe you pull the handle and
Keep
bring
bouncing
the
round and
backdoor
follow the
passion
Corona.
is different with every woman. Some women need a soft touch because they have
Circling
been
the airstrip that
traumatized.
includes
Others have already been traumatized, so you treat them like a truck driver and steal a six-pack on your way out.
What are you talking about?
I am talking about passion. I am talking about romance. I teach you how to talk in just a second.
Yep. Let's go. Yay! I can access all airports. Circle airstrip and land.
Steve, I will be out in 5. Wear something slinky, but
I want
sophisticated and
freaking
fresh.
a crop top.
Your heart is no longer.
Yeah. I don't want a plane that gradually goes right or left.
Oh my god.
Right.
That passion is amazing.
Oh, wow, that's finished. Let me see that.
What the hell?
Let me see.
What the hell are you doing to Christy?
That was Lonely Heart, only on WCTR.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, it's time for chicken. Cock-a-doodle-doo, it's time for a feast. Eat a 90-piece sausage, you can tell. He's been to Clucking Bell. The chicken is a bird with a tiny brain. It's only a stew, he doesn't feel any pain. We shrink their heads down, we breed them fast. 6 wings, 40 breasts, and then they're gassed. Cock-a-doodle-doo, we're psychotic crazy. Cock-a-doodle-doo, factory farming's insane. We denied it all before a subprice fell. Come down to Clucking Bell.
Clucking Bell! If you enjoy it, the chicken didn't die in vain.
Is the world ending? We hope so. We need the ratings. The news is next.
Leanne Forget, WCTR News.
Yeah! Gold. Helicopter takeoff.
WCTR Traffic and Transit. After
You
months,
kidding
all
me?
bridges have been reopened. Bone County, Sierra Nevada, and Las
How
Venturas
can I
County.
do this with a Hydra?
Police are celebrating the removal of
No.
a major
No.
thing.
That's right,
I want
Leanne.
an actual
it's another
helicopter.
victory for Prohibition. Police are really celebrating after this one. One officer told me his amazing true life story of how he infiltrated a drug ring and how cool it was to get paid to get high.
Yeah, I was undercover smoking crack every day. You know, just to be one of them. I even took my wife undercover and made her a crack whore. Say hello to the newsman, bitch.
Hey, don't I know you?
I know how to fly a helicopter,
right?
I doubt it, tramp. You're crazy. Back to you, Leanne.
Police are struggling to solve the mystery of a container ship.
Good, first try with a helicopter.
Of Bone County that isn't on the map. Someone who was unprepared to be named said the so-called place that isn't called anything doesn't exist. And if it did, we'd name it something. And where is Mad Dog, Wonder Record exec? The rapper has battled alcoholism and egomania for many years and recently missed a concert in Las Venturas. Staying in Ventura.
Let's see if
it
I can
used to be a
actually
patch
do
of
this with a
desert,
Hydra.
then it was a mob town. Now it's the corporate headquarters of America. Richard explains from the streets.
That's right, Leanne. It used to be a patch of desert. Then it was a mob town.
Auto level the helicopter.
Headquarters of America.
This plane does not even have an auto button.
In foreign news, we have war, famine, pestilence, and a lot of envy aimed at our way of life. Stay at home. It's better that way. I'm Leanne Forget, WCTR News. Stay alert. They're after us.
Silver!
Make a difference to...
No.
Here's what you're missing.
No.
Is it okay to cut the eyes out of a potato and eat it?
Well,
No.
why don't I come
Potatoes
over
don't
and
even
cut
have eyes.
your eyes out and eat you? What a silly question. If you purchase the Gardening with Maurice calendar, it's in the August section, next to the picture of the firefights and the cute Pomeranian puppy.
Yeah, I bought that calendar, but on every page...
Yeah, I landed on gold. Destroy targets.
You're a human.
That's when I just need a that's when I only need a Hydra.
Proud of my flowers. When they are blossoming, I like to take pictures of
Wait!
them. When
I
I'm
think a Hydra might actually
I like
work.
to take pictures of
This
it.
is the first
call.
time I played this
I
mission,
live
I
here
had
in
a
Bone County,
lot
and I
of
can't
trouble.
get nothing to grow. Have you had any children?
I sure do. I got 7 kids, and some of them got the same daddy.
Well, look, you've grown something. Little miniature idiots that look like you. Move out of the desert, you moron.
Do not let it hit the helicopter.
Gardening with Maurice, only on WCTR.
Wait, I know.
Hello.
I know why the
Mom,
Hydra
it's me.
I know why it doesn't include the other planes. I feel like the
How
code
are
is
you?
forced
Not good, Mom.
it's forced
I killed
to
a
write
man
down
drunk
in this
driving. I need
mission
bail
that
money bad.
only
Can
the
you,
only the
remortgage the
flying
house?
vehicles that
Every day
actually can wreak havoc.
difficult conversations.
If you're into
I feel like
James
I feel like it's
Beeston,
coded
World
to
Traveler, and this is the Wild Traveler. From Peru to
I
San
feel like
Andreas in 8 days
I feel
by
like the
balloon.
code forced
Often
it
while
to
lounging around garden
utilize
parties,
the
we get the brave
flying
workers
vehicles with
worldwide who
weapons
toil
that can
day and
wreak
night for the
havoc.
products we consume. Some are even so dedicated to our happiness they carry products in balloons shoved inside themselves. Be a balloon. We go to the phones. Yes, we do.
I can't believe you actually recommended we go to Barbados on our honeymoon. It was revolting. There were poor people. I live in Vinewood to be away from poor people.
Barbados is lovely.
Look, I want to be very clear. I'm not racist. Just careful.
Okay.
I like
Yeah, it's better to use
all-inclusive
the,
resorts where you can drink
yeah,
as much
this is
as
the
you
only one
want,
that you can
be around
feel.
other people from San Andreas, and the only interaction you have with the locals
Land on the
is if you need
runway.
a cocktail or some spice in the bedroom with your
Stop in the
husband.
target.
Well, that sounds lovely. With people like you, it's no wonder we don't bother curing cancer. Next caller, you're on the Wild Traveler.
Silver. That's not what I want.
America rules, you commie. Eat me.
I want all gold
we've
so I
been
can
trying.
screenshot it.
Tom, you're on the line.
I'm so sick of England. Oh, let's go to the pub.
100
For all
only.
alcohol.
I know
At
gold
least
is
we
not
drink a
required,
24
but
pack in
I
private
want to
instead of
be
hanging out
I want to play like a
setting,
pro.
making a fool of ourselves. People say it sounds civilized, and Europe, they got thousands of years of history. Well, I saw a movie about Europe once, and I was disgusted. And people still devastate in their living rooms and cover it up with dirt like a cat. You can't find a decent toilet anywhere, or a good
I am
chicken wing.
listening
And
to
a
a
stripper?
program that
Overcharged.
poses a freaking child predator and is wanted by the FBI.
You should stay out of it. I hear there is a casino in Venturas that is just like the rest of the world, only with better toilets and full of morons.
sobriety. That's a whole different story. And it is early. Let's go to the phones. Who's on the phones? No one. Come on. Call up. Anyone? It wouldn't be like this in Peru, I can tell you. There I once made...
How? Are you kidding me?
Nobody knows what a phone is, and a lot of people have never even heard of plastic surgery or the glory hole implant. There, the
Can I go
glory
faster
hole
than that?
implants, I can tell you. It's violent and bloody and authentic. What are you scared of? You winch! Give me a call! Someone! Please!
No.
Jump into the unknown. How can it be a sin if
how about this? I wanna exploit the game.
Why am I here?
I don't know. Why are you there? Where are you? Kenya?
No, I'm at Burning Bluff.
Loathsome place, that jump about.
I want to go to hell.
Me too. Maybe I should hit the travelogue again. This is from my diary in Sri Lanka. For a few rupees a day,
imagine CJ's point of view when he's riding the Hydra. Imagine how fast he is. He literally is
there is something very
he's
exotic
feeling a very good...
He could be a boy, but like many locals, in certain lights he looks just like a little girl. He is a real...
No.
Deep into jungle. And there we took part in an ancient rite of passage for adolescents on the cusp of adulthood. We hunted each other in games very similar to the ancient games of kiss chase. No! He would rather become a fisherman than follow me in an exotic life of degeneracy and narcotics as my houseboy. I hate myself. Why does this keep happening to me?
Hell! Wrong bit again!
Where's the page about watching the elephants mate? And it being really disturbing and making me slightly jealous. My stuff and lending it.
Stop it! I don't want the Hydra.
Finally, I just... The Himalayas, learning to play an alpine horn, hunting for pythons in Africa?
No, Canada.
But what about a young man to peel grapes? What about fine local herbs?
Hey, it's cheap and it's plentiful. Apart from the rent boys.
And what about the food poisoning? What about the starving beggars? What about the political instability? Want exotic? Go to Hawaii. They still trade in beads there and ride planks rather than locomotives. Time for me to head south again. On the next show, we'll be discussing Amsterdam.
No, seriously, what is actually
Morocco. Spongy smoke. Until next time, travel safe. Ciao.
Well, why didn't you just call on your message?
CTR, committed to bringing you shows like The Wild Traveler, even if we received a cease and desist.
The news, and all the other things that really matter to you, like people dying.
Lady on fire. Bodies everywhere.
And explosions.
No.
For screwing America. I Say You Say
It's
is
gonna
next,
take a
with
hot
the
minute
Phillips.
to finish on my first.
I'm Dr. Phillips, and I'm a liberal.
Get to a 10-step program,
That's
Len.
12 steps.
Yeah, you only deserve 10. I'm also Dr. Phillips, and I'm conservative. Today on the show, is it okay to talk to people we were at war with once?
And the skyrocketing price of buying off a politician.
And we talk to people without health care who are genuinely happy not...
I am fearing that I will go too low.
During golf, smile.
Should keep your finger at... Los Santos.
Stop giving me a plane.
With that caller about the new...
Stop it!
Have 3 maids, all of them on left...
Oh, well, it's a family name.
No, Mary. I was called Bruce by my parents, but I prefer Mary. It's much more...
Yeah, feminine?
No, biblical. Which, like, okay, I'm an atheist, but I love the Bible. I have 100 that I took from hotel rooms.
What's your question?
Well, as a mother and a fireman, I was wondering what you guys thought about diversity in America.
It makes me very nervous.
Well, you see, I'm heavily into diversity. I'm like a man with...
Wait, what?
Alaskan salmon and
Is
children
that
from
damage?
Alabama. I speak English, I eat German food, I practice French adultery, and I weigh as much as Vatican City. I'm an American.
Okay, you're a nut. Get off our show. Mary, would you please stop eyeing the producer?
I already said to them.
So,
Brian's on the line. Hello, Brian.
White.
Hey, Brian, what's your concern?
I did really well in the 80s, but the 90s are proving to be a real drag. The music is terrible. The recession is kicking my ass. Everyone I know is giving up recreational drug use. And the president is doing my head in.
The 80s were really a materialistic time.
I know, I'm a shallow person. Drown me.
Why is it still...
Politicians. Next caller.
Yeah,
I don't want the plane. I want the dop.
But you're right, Sam Zero is half the problem. It ain't natural and it's un-American.
Look, infatuation and disillusionment is the American way, but it works. Just look at places without professional wrestling and porno.
Porno is the exploitation of women.
Some people want to be exploited, like factory workers. Others want to be degraded.
I keep hitting the face!
Moving swiftly on from my wife. You're an I say, you say, and...
Shut the frick up.
Yeah, this is Brad. I'm really into pleasuring myself.
Good, great!
Well, that's my business, but I feel discriminated against. Not only can I not practice my hobby in the privacy of my own garden or car, but my movies are rated as pornographic. I mean, let me ask you a question. Threesomes, right?
Well, that's where our problem started.
Yeah.
The producer.
Well, right. I ran a movie with 2 chicks and a dude, and it's called a porno. People look at me like I'm some sort of creep. But it's natural. But I ran a movie with 2 dudes and a chick. It's all in French. Probably wins awards. Called an art house love triangle. But it's revolting.
No, you're revolting. Get off the airwaves and into therapy, buddy.
Oh, that's the problem with men. You're imbecile. It downhill. When you take the worst qualities of an elephant and a donkey, you get all...
Why?
Let me ask you something. Have you ever seen a real dinosaur?
What is this?
Of course you haven't, and you never will.
Time, position score, damage penalty.
You actually ever seen a universe will be...
Stop it, please. I beg you.
Program. This time, God, it's personal.
The most boring show with a brand new host. Entertaining America with Laszlo.
Welcome to Entertaining America. This is Laszlo. I gotta say it, pardon me, but don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Just unemployed. But I'm back, running the media. God, I love this West Coast vibe. Everybody here's so laid back and lazy. I'm here with a man who gets paid to talk for a living. It's incredible. What a concept. He's called a rapper. Oglok, how are you?
Oglok! It's OG Loc! OG Loc! You hear me, player?
Yes, of course. I hear you. You're only a few feet away, man. Listen, I'm a big fan. I love rap, I think. I mean, singing songs about yourself. That's awesome. How you living?
Straight.
Really? Are you really straight?
What? You gonna question me?
How?
There wants to talk to OG.
I don't want any penalty.
Louisiana, so
just don't give me a freaking Hydra.
I'm no rapper, even though I dress like one, but I think I could really get into, getting hammered, singing about setting things on fire, shooting up funerals, blah, 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 striking poses, smoking a lid.
Exactly. You see, the Constitution was written on reefer by dudes with written teeth. You see, my clothing company, Low Down, home of the G says this. I love reefer. It's the rules if you're a rapper.
Wow, those sound like some great rules. You get a lot of flack in the media these days. At a recent press conference, your manager came to your defense.
A lot of people say gangster rap is misogynistic posturing by fake-ass idiots who spend more time in drama school than they ever did pimping or hustling dope. Well, I assure you, OG Loc is the real thing. He's hated women all his life. He's sold drugs to school children. He's murdered innocent people just for kicks. But he rhymes like an angel. And I assure you it's all in a good cause. So either way, you can feel good about yourself.
No.
I want to get in on this rap thing. Do I have to break dance, do the windmill? Hey, can you body pop?
Come on, Laszlo. You know OG ain't no playboy. I ain't down with that shit. It ain't gangster. I walk the walk. You know what I'm saying?
Fresh. Yo, I'm down. I'm into walking too, but I was thinking maybe we could have a break off, I could spin on my back.
You being funny?
Yes. 0 seconds. Why didn't
I've been gangbanging
since you were 3.
Don't make me dump on you, G. I'm the streets, man. I am gangster. I'm taking rap in a whole new direction. From now, it's about making words rhyme. And I'm going toe-to-toe with you in a minute.
Why do you rappers get so worked up? You're rich. You've won. Stop shooting at each other. You know, and you keep saying, I'm from the streets. You know what, dude? Everyone has a street in front of their house. That doesn't make you...
No!
Fool! Look, I don't know what...
Come on, Ivan.
Dude, I'll pimp anything. You hear me?
Oh, dude, I hear you loud and clear, man. You will pimp anything. Listen, how many hot women need a man? Because, I mean, it's kind of been a dream of mine to sleep with housewives.
Are you dissing my hope?
I'm a buster. Whatever that is. Dude, put the gun away.
Don't diss my strap.
I love your strap. You're a great guy. Look, I'm just coming down off the 80s. But please, don't shoot me, homie.
Relax, fool. No one's getting dumped on. I'm a warrior poet. I tell a cautionary tale about life on the streets, you know?
Only too well. That was OG Loke. Hey, man, it's been a real pleasure. Straight. Yeah. Good luck with the music. Hope you make a killing. We'll see you next time. Maybe I'll get to take some callers like I want. If WCTR wasn't holding me back. Man. This has been Entertaining America with Laszlo. Peace and chicken grease.
So that's how you're going to be entertained.
There's a war going on in the streets.
Finally! My goodness! 24 minutes.
Blow your thirst right off in that brand new taste explosion.
Boom! That sounded refreshing. Sprunk, go AWOL from the cola wars with an energizing mix of lemon, lime, 10 times the caffeine and sugar.
Plus, mercury and benzene for that extra pop.
Yo, it'll bring your temperature right up and the bubbles. Other beverages use carbon dioxide.
I hit something.
More nuclear six-pack. Kill thirst and liven up the party. Toss your friends a Sprunk in the grenade-shaped can and enter the Sprunk sweepstakes where you can win a real case of grenades. Sprunk, blow your thirst right off in that brand new taste explosion.
Enjoy listening to Mental Patients? Area 53 is next.
Is your child really an alien? Has the future already happened somewhere else?
What?
Deeper. I'm Marvin Trill. This is Area 53. Prepare to be appalled. Hello?
Yes, hello. I would like to talk about a conspiracy.
Okay.
It starts with food and our toxic culture, these chemicals in our bodies. You must flush them out, Marvin. First, start by...
I hit something again.
To really cleanse, you're going to have to do some yoga.
Can I do a loop of
doing yoga when the garden goes up your ass cannot be exaggerated. Marvin, it's time for your down dog to really have a tail.
I was wondering when my career would hit bottom, and now it's here, right before my eyes. Stuart is on the line.
I think everyone out there will agree that the Russians are in charge now. Foreigners are behind that Exorbio handheld gaming device.
Why? Little Baron. I'm so slow in this thing. I need a stunt plane.
Because of the messages planted
Nevada?
in our minds from that degenetron in the 80s.
What am I gonna do with
Hello.
this?
Okay, man. I warned you. I've been over to the other side.
What are you talking about, buddy?
I've been inside everything, seen everything. Remember the first time you did mushrooms? There are aliens living in the state. Aliens, and I've held them in my own hands. Yourself, why should I make this up?
The only thing I want to ask myself is how I can keep you off future shows. Oh, God. Kevin, hello, you're on the air.
All officials are under my control, not the government's control. Why do you think they put me in solitary confinement? Because I can launch nuclear missiles by just whistling into a phone.
Really? Great. Could you wipe out all the other radio stations in town for me?
Hey, I don't do that anymore. I only use my powers for good.
No! Come on.
Is that you really don't use them?
8400, I don't want. This is too big. It's also impossible to do the loop on
going to
bigger
the conspiracy line.
Yeah, this is Montag.
Okay.
My name's Montag.
Yes, I got that.
Hey, have you ever leveled a house with a helicopter?
No, but
it's really cool. I thought you were a kingpin. You should talk more about killing people with helicopters. I prefer electric cable, tightly wound around people's throats, watching them go through the face.
We have a lot of aerospace fans
Yay,
and plenty of murderers who like the ship. Inside, I feel like it's time to... This is Marvin Trill. You're leaving Area 53. Shift long.
That was Area 53, where reality is an alien concept.
The news and all the other things that really matter to you. Like like sensationalist bullshit.
Yeah, disables the corona before you even...
Today on the big show,
Andromeda!
clearing out
Let's see
more
if I can...
housing projects for golf courses. Girls in skirts, and we revisit the rivalry that never dies. Liberty City Cocks and Beavers go.
I can't do the loop-de-loop on an Andromeda.
Grab your balls and
I
run.
told you I cannot do the thing on a Nevada. What makes you think I can do
Including
that?
the genital warts. Who?
Vigo.
The loss of tradition. I wore a leather helmet playing football. The left side of my face is paralyzed, but it was worth it. We won the game. I mean, my boy goes to high school, right? And he's actually given a choice of different sports to play. There's only one sport.
I know it's ruining this country's traditions and history.
I mean, I want him to be a big...
Yeah! Let's go. Barrel roll. Doesn't want a small plane.
Ooh, look at me, I'm carrying...
I cannot do a barrel roll on an AT400. I can't do this because it's so slow.
Okay, I guess you're right. Go wrong.
Well, let's see if I can do a barrel roll on a rudder.
Any race fans out there? Hey, football fans, stop!
Oh, no. Hold on. I want to test.
And watching cars going in circles for several hours.
Hey, I think that...
Oh, it's too slow.
Oh, man. My wife...
I don't want this.
I mean, racing teams should be sponsored by things that are family friendly, like hard liquor or cigarettes, not the reason my wife ran off with that cop.
No, you cannot do this.
Cowering each other in gold.
Ah.
They had the Olympics here 8 years.
No. I don't want a Nevada.
Really high. Great. I have a gun. Want to fight?
It's distracting us from our primal urge to paint your face with war paint with your...
War paint.
Yes, then you bang a bimbo on the sidelines. Bang, bang, bang. Look, I loved high school football, and I love gymnastics. Hey, Jack from Iowa.
I cannot do a barrel roll on this.
How can you go wrong?
Finally, a stunt plane.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's why I never got into
I better get a gold on this one.
I mean, first off, why would you ride a bull? Go find a big girl. They can use the attention. And that's all we have time for. Okay, hey, I'm Derek Zachary. Till next...
Yeah, baby. Now I can finally do the last mission with the most unnerving sounds. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, if you have very high frame rate, if you press left and right while your parachute is not deployed with very high frame rate, CJ will spin very erratically. CJ, if you have a very high frame rate and your parachute is not deployed and you decide to rotate, he will spin in a very, very erratic manner. Just a little forward. Do not press left and right. Still. Back. No, I don't want it. CJ is doing a deceptive dive. No, don't rotate. CJ is greeted with a very purple sky. If you do this one at night, it sends you backwards. Land on the target. Yeah, it will probably slow your descent. How is it? Oh yeah, he jumped out of a plane. If the pilot, if the pilot decides to decides to do skydiving, bring all the passengers. Tell me this is 100. I swear. 87. Position score. I already have 13 mini donuts. I want to try and do this under a minute. Damn. Yeah! Let's go! Everything is unlocked. Yeah! Let's go! Now we can finally do this screenshot and end this mission.
It's called Caligula's. It's on the strip somewhere, I think.
I ask you to drive, and you fuck about.
Well, I guess we're finally done. And thank you all for this, okay? Let's screenshot it. Okay, now we can finally explode the plane. But first... Wait, can we actually, park this thing? Wait, why is this even? What even is the point of this? Even though I'm not gonna do 100% missions. Now we can finally check mark the flight school. Whoops. Let me, yeah, let's go. We did it. There we go. This took me very long time. But now we're done.